Oh yeah, baby. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. That, my friends, is what you call seat in your pants acceleration. Whew. Not bad for an old car. Not bad. One of the perks of being a car reviewer is the opportunity to drive automotive legends such as this. Now, for the past few days, I've been driving the Nissan GTR Premium, and in this video, I will share with you what it's like to drive and live with Gojira or Godzilla. Let's do this. The R35 GTR platform has been around since 2009, and though this platform is, well, older than my kids, well, Nissan managed to perfect the formula through the years. It's like Tom Cruise, you know, getting old, yet still super sexy. Mature, yet it still manages to attract all sexes and all ages. However, guys, the proof is in the driving, so let's go out for a spin as we talk about how Godzilla drives. First up, guys, let's talk about the attraction factor. I mean, for an old car, for a supercar that is more than 10 years old, this Nissan GTR, baby, can still turn a lot of heads. I mean, everywhere I go, man, woman, child, they all stare, guys. No, some even point. I mean, this has got to be, it's so appealing, it's so attractive. And I would attribute that to the new Bayside Blue paint job that my media unit came in. I mean, this, my friends, was first used on the R34 GTR, and it was made popular by Paul Walker. May he rest in peace. But seriously, guys, yeah, for such an old car, yeah, this Nissan GTR is still very, very attractive. You see, it's also the unique shape of the Nissan GTR. It's not like it's some sort of copycat of other Euro exotics out there. The shape of this vehicle is so distinctly Japanese. It's so unique that you would recognize it from a mile away. And that adds to the overall appeal of this R35 Nissan GTR. Now, one of the things that surprised me when I first drove this Nissan GTR was just how comfortable this car is. I mean, guys, it rides on an adaptive suspension system. It's got what Nissan calls a Damptronic adjustable suspension, or electronically adjustable suspension. So that means that the ECU, the computer, computes like the road imperfections like every tenth of a second or every hundredth or thousandth of a second, and it makes little adjustments to your damping, to your suspension, to make sure that you will have a comfortable ride. Now, that's only when you're set on normal or comfort mode, but when you set the suspension on R or race mode, then Yes, of course, the suspension will stiffen up and you'll be able to take and attack corners much more aggressively. Now guys, I love that about this Nissan GT-R because in a way, this vehicle lives up to its name, GT-R. You see, GT means Grand Touring or Gran Turismo, but Grand Touring. So that means it should be comfortable during long distance driving. And the R, of course, stands for racing. So it also has that R mode, that racing mode. So if you're just commuting, like what I'm doing now, I'm just commuting on my way, on the highway, just going at the speed limit, guys. Very defensive. Yes, seriously, I am on the speed limit. But anyway, yeah, so if you're just commuting, you could just put it on comfort or normal mode and you'll be very, very comfortable in the GT-R. But if you want to put the hammer down, well guys, toggle everything, all those switches to R mode. And yeah, make sure you're not wearing white pants because you might color it brown when you do that. I do believe I am wearing white pants now, so yes, it's a good thing I'm just delivering my impressions of the GT-R to you guys, and I'm not on a racetrack because, dude, I am going to be seriously tempted to put everything on R mode and just see if my driver's skill will be able to match the GT-R. I highly doubt it, guys. I truly doubt it. Now, that is one of the bigger advantages of this supercar. You see, it is so comfortable that you could in fact daily drive it. I mean, you just put it in normal or comfort mode and yeah, you're right as rain. You can just go around as long as you don't mind the low ground clearance. Because yes, this GT-R has a ground clearance of 110 millimeters. Yeah, so to give you the proper perspective, the Civic Type R has 130 millimeters of ground clearance, and I kind of scrape all around with that vehicle. So imagine you'll have to be very careful with the ground clearance of this Nissan GT-R. But as I said, if you don't mind the low ground clearance, you could daily drive this supercar. I mean, you could take it grocery shopping if you want because it also has a huge trunk. I mean, yeah, try doing that. Try daily driving a Porsche GT3 RS and see how long your lower back will last. The steering feel of the Nissan GT-R is naturally a little bit heavier than usual, mainly because we're riding on 20-inch rims and like super fat tires. I mean, wide tires. I think these are 235s, guys. And yeah, but it is so freaking sharp. I mean, it is tack sharp. See, I'm just going to do a little bit of maneuver here. See, you can do that. Oh my God. See, look at that. Look at how fast we can change lane. Woo! Oh my God. And it's accelerating. Okay. Yeah, in that short burst, I went from speed limit to, jail territory. But so let's bring it back down, guys. Yes, the steering, the communication of this vehicle is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal, guys. It's crazy. Now, some of you know that I've also reviewed and driven the Porsche GT3 RS. And comparing that with this Nissan GT-R, I would choose the Nissan GT-R any time of the day, any day of the week, guys. You know, the reason behind this supercar tends to work with you and not against you. You see, my experience with the Porsche GT3 RS is that it's so loud, it's so stiff, and it's so uncomfortable to drive that you'll find it as a chore to drive. It's something that you just would probably just stay in your garage and go out on an occasional track day. Now, granted, that is a track car, so that goes with the territory. But guys, the Nissan GT-R is also a freaking track car. Yes, this is as comfortable as any Grand Tourer, but take this to the track and it's its grip, its handling, its all-wheel drive capability, its steering response, plus its power is enough to smoke any car that it encounters on the track, as long as it's a production vehicle. Now, there are some of you out there, especially my viewers in the States, who are going to say that for the amount of money that you're putting out for a brand new Nissan GT-R, there are so many other better sports car or supercar options available. But here's the thing, guys. I live in the Philippines, and in the Philippines, European exotics from Ferrari, from Lambo, from Porsche, we get taxed a lot. And the asking price for a supercar with the same level of performance as the Nissan GT-R is well over 10 million Philippine pesos. Now, this Nissan GTR Premium only retails for 7.3 million Philippine pesos because this is built in Japan. By the way, the engine and the transmission are hand-built by a Japanese Takumi, or a master craftsman. And since it's coming straight from Japan, and we have a lesser tax for the Nissan GTR because this qualifies for the Japanese Japan Philippines free trade agreement. So that's why the Nissan GTR at 7.3 million Philippine pesos is the most affordable, in fact, the most affordable supercar with this level of performance that you can get brand new in the Philippines today. Now, as for the acceleration, well, guys, the Nissan GTR is one of the fastest accelerating vehicles on the planet. It can do 0 to 100 kph in 2.9 seconds. Let me show you. Whew. Wow, that is so crazy. This supercar can do shifts, gear shifts, in 0.15 seconds. That's 0.15 seconds, guys. That's a freaking blink of an eye. Let's go faster a little bit. Woo! My goodness, this car is crazy. I could feel it in my gut. And you know the best part? I'm not even on R mode. Wow, this thing is so controllable at speed. It's freaking crazy. Crazy, guys. Wow. 0 to 100 in 2.9 seconds. And that, my friends, is made possible because the Nissan GTR has launch control. And in order to activate launch control, you just have to put your toggle switches to R mode and just stomp on the brake pedal, stomp on the gas pedal until it's at 4,000 RPM, and you have like 3 seconds to let go of the brake pedal and let it rip. Now, that is launch control, guys. I really do hope that I have a chance to test out launch control during the few days that I'm going to drive this car.
A few moments later.
Well, what do you know? We have a nice and empty road in front of us. A little bit short, but we'll give the launch control a try. Wow, shit! Woo! Woo! Yeah! Oh, yeah! What? Yes! Yes! Wow! Oh my goodness! That, my friends, is what it feels like to go from 0 to 100 in less than 3 seconds. Oh my God. Woo! Yeah. It feels like the G-force is crazy, which is why I have such a high respect for all the race car drivers, the Formula 1 drivers out there. It's crazy. And that's just a short burst of acceleration with launch control. Woo! Ang sarap! Now, some people say that launch control is one of the most useless features of the Nissan GT-R. But dude, seriously, this supercar is made for speed. So it's like saying, yeah, that 340 kph speedometer right there, yeah, that's one of the most useless things ever, because you won't even reach that. That might be true, and you might never use launch control if you don't go out on the track, but at least it's there and you can use it if you need it. Wow! Wow, it has crackles and burbles, guys. It's crackling and burbling. Now that's one of the things that I noticed with the Nissan GTR. Even with a stock exhaust system, now granted, these are quad 5-inch titanium exhaust bits that we have here, but even with this stock exhaust, the sound of the GTR when it's accelerating is absolutely glorious, guys. It is glorious. It's tuned perfectly. It's not, it's not that noisy that you won't be able to hear yourself, and it's not that quiet that you'd wonder if you're driving a GTR or maybe a Nissan Altima. I mean, guys, I love the stock exhaust. So it makes me wonder why there are some GTR owners out there who change the stock exhaust to something a lot noisier, a lot louder. I mean, unless you're taking this thing onto the track and unless you are really racing the GTR, I really don't see the need to upgrade the stock exhaust of this vehicle, because yes, it's the perfect balance of daily drivability and absolute oral pleasure. That's oral with an A, not oral with an O, okay? Oh, gosh. Oh, I'm getting old, man. Whew. This, my friends, is how you walk after you ride Godzilla hard. Now, Godzilla might be old, but for me, my friends, this is the near perfect supercar. You see, it's a comfortable daily driver. Just don't put it on R mode, keep it in comfort mode or normal mode, and you'll be all right. It's a comfortable daily driver. It has a dependable and bulletproof engine, and it has a driving performance that will color your white pants brown. Whew, now I will surely miss this gorgeous beast when it goes in a couple of days. But I am truly grateful to Nissan Philippines for giving me an opportunity to live with and experience Godzilla for the past week. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this driving video as much as I enjoyed driving the R35 Nissan GTR. Whew. Thanks for watching.